From the futuristic curves of Lillet Palace to the gold-plated grandeur of Istana Nurul Iman in Brunei, this journey takes you inside some of the most extravagant homes ever created. These estates redefine the meaning of ultimate luxury. But which one truly holds the crown as the world's most expensive mansion? Let's dive in. Buckingham Palace. Standing as the ultimate emblem of British monarchy and royal magnificence, Buckingham Palace is valued at an astonishing $4.9 billion, making it one of the most valuable residences on Earth. Although technically state property, managed by the royal household rather than privately owned, this palace is far more than just a royal address. It serves as a living and breathing center of Britain's constitutional monarchy, carrying over 2 centuries of history, political intrigue, and ceremonial splendor. With 775 rooms, the palace functions more like a small city than a typical home, accommodating the royal family, an extensive staff, officials, and countless ceremonial duties. Beneath the palace lie vast gardens and a network of underground tunnels that extend beyond what tourists see on public tours. These hidden passages allow the royal family and staff to move efficiently while preserving the majesty expected during official appearances. What makes Buckingham Palace especially fascinating is its dual role as both a private residence and a public institution. The state rooms host official ceremonies and must be preserved to museum standards, while the private apartments serve as a home for a modern royal family. Inside, the palace safeguards over 1 million treasures in the royal collection, including 8,000 paintings by masters such as Rembrandt, Rubens, Vermeer, and Van Dyck. In many ways, it doubles as one of the greatest private art museums in the world, yet one that also serves as someone's home. Its golden decorations, crafted by skilled conservators using genuine gold, maintain a level of opulence once reserved only for divine rulers. This dedication to authentic craftsmanship and rare materials plays a major role in the palace's extraordinary valuation. Buckingham Palace stands as a symbol of British identity, a working hub of monarchy, and a priceless vault of art and history. Its $4.9 billion worth reflects not only its grandeur, but also its irreplaceable cultural significance. Istana Nurul Iman, Brunei. Next, we travel to Brunei, where Istana Nurul Iman rises from the banks of the Brunei River like a vision from Arabian Nights. Valued at around $3 billion, it is one of the largest palaces in the world by floor area. This isn't just the royal home of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, it's also the seat of Brunei's government, blending private royal luxury with public duty. Its scale is almost beyond comprehension, 2 million square feet of space spread across 1,788 rooms. It's so vast that it could easily house a small city, while still offering palatial comfort to each resident. But its magnificence lies not only in its size. Golden domes glisten under the tropical sun, visible from miles away, a constant reminder of royal wealth and authority. The palace even features a 110-car garage that functions as a private automotive museum, filled with one of the world's most extensive collections of luxury and exotic vehicles. Its location along the Brunei River provides both natural beauty and strategic advantages. Once a key point for defense and transport, it now offers helicopter landing pads and river access, ensuring both security and convenience. To live in Istana Nurul Iman is to experience a lifestyle on a scale that even the most opulent hotels cannot match. With nearly 1,800 rooms, one could spend years exploring new corners of the palace, constantly discovering spaces never seen before. Antilia, Mumbai. Finally, we arrive in India, where Antilia towers over Mumbai's skyline like a modern-day Tower of Babel. With a valuation of around $2 billion, it stands as the world's most expensive private residence. Owned by Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries, Antilia isn't just a home. It's a vertical city that redefines what private luxury can mean. Rising 27 stories high, it contains the equivalent space of a typical 60-story building. How? Because Ambani didn't just buy height, he invested in sheer volume, space, and architectural daring. The numbers tied to Antilia are so immense they border on the surreal. This skyscraper residence is a testament to modern engineering and design, combining traditional Indian influences with futuristic construction. It represents the pinnacle of private wealth, a home unlike anything else in the world. Antilia boasts an astonishing 400,000 square feet of living space. roughly the size of 8 football fields stacked into the sky. But sheer size is only the beginning of this architectural marvel. What makes Antillia truly remarkable is the boldness of its design and features. Imagine stepping onto the rooftop and finding not one, not two, but three helipads. These aren't just for convenience, they transform the very sky into a private driveway. And perhaps the most jaw-dropping feature is the snow room. Yes, in the heart of Mumbai, one of the world's most humid and tropical cities, Mukesh Ambani has a room where artificial snow falls on command. It's a triumph of engineering over nature, a place where climate itself bends to human will. Supporting this skyscraper mansion is a dedicated staff of 600 people, an entire workforce devoted to keeping one residence running smoothly. That's more employees than many successful companies have, all ensuring Antillia operates like a private city. The engineering marvels don't stop there. The building was designed to be earthquake resistant, built to withstand natural disasters that could devastate ordinary structures. When something is valued at $2 billion, you don't just build for luxury, you build for permanence. Inside, luxury takes the form of experiences most could only dream of. The private theater seats 50 guests, but it isn't just a home cinema. It's a professional-grade venue with world-class acoustics, lighting, and projection systems, the kind of place where Hollywood premieres could be held. Here, the line between private home and public entertainment space disappears entirely. From India, we travel to the French Riviera and the legendary Villa Leopolda. Perched like a crown jewel on the Mediterranean coastline, this $750 million estate is a living piece of European history. Once owned by King Leopold II of Belgium, it carries within its walls the echoes of royal footsteps, political intrigue, and Hollywood magic. Today, under the stewardship of the Safra family, Villa Leopolda represents the blending of royal heritage with modern refinement. The estate covers 80,000 square feet of living space and sprawls across 50 acres of exquisitely landscaped grounds. But the true magic of Villa Leopolda isn't in its numbers. It's in the way history and luxury intertwine. Its 11 grand suites have hosted kings, film icons, and world leaders. Each room is steeped in stories. Each hallway whispers of conversations that may have shaped nations. Yet despite its history, Villa Leopolda continues to surprise with its unmatched amenities, including 12 swimming pools scattered across the property. Each pool is designed for a different purpose, mood, or time of day, creating a lifestyle of limitless aquatic indulgence. Adding to its mystique, the villa has played starring roles in Hollywood films. Its breathtaking halls and gardens have appeared on the big screen, symbolizing the pinnacle of aristocratic grandeur. The grounds themselves are masterpieces of landscape architecture, where rare trees and exotic plants frame the sparkling Mediterranean like a living work of art. These gardens alone represent millions of dollars in investment and decades of refinement. Next, we head to the United States, where in the hills of Bel Air, California, stands a project that pushed ambition to its absolute limit, The One. Conceived as the ultimate American mega mansion, The One was originally priced at an astonishing $500 million. Developed by Niall Niami, the vision was to create a residence so vast, so luxurious, and so technologically advanced that it would redefine modern luxury living. At 105,000 square feet, The One is less a house and more a private resort. With 21 bedrooms and 42 bathrooms, it could comfortably host dozens of guests while offering every one of them privacy and five-star comfort. But the extravagance goes far beyond living quarters. The estate was designed as a self-contained entertainment empire, with features and amenities that blur the line between a private residence and a world-class venue. The One stands as both a symbol of grandeur and a cautionary tale about the volatility of ultra-luxury real estate. It represents not just the ambition of one developer, but also the ever-rising bar for what it means to live in true excess. The One wasn't just built as a mega mansion. It was designed as an entertainment empire. Inside, the property features a full-scale nightclub, complete with professional-grade sound systems, dazzling lighting, and expansive dance floors. This isn't just a party room. It's an exclusive entertainment venue that could rival some of the world's most prestigious nightclubs, all hidden within the walls of a private home. The infinity pool is another engineering masterpiece. Suspended high above the Los Angeles skyline, it creates the sensation of floating over the city. At night, swimmers are treated to views of LA sparkling like a carpet of lights, an experience that feels less like swimming and more like soaring through the sky. But the story of the One takes a dramatic twist, highlighting the risks of ultra-luxury real estate. Originally priced at $500 million, the mansion ended up selling at auction in 2022 for $126 million after bankruptcy proceedings. That's a staggering loss of nearly $375 million, underscoring the gap between construction costs, inflated valuations, and the realities of market demand. The buyer, Richard Sagian, secured what many call the deal of the century, purchasing a property worth hundreds of millions in materials, labor, and design innovation for a fraction of its intended value. It was a clear reminder that even in the rarefied world of billion-dollar homes, the market always has the final say. The One also reflects a distinctly American take on luxury. Where Europe leans on centuries of history and tradition, this estate embodies scale, ambition, and cutting-edge technology. It was built on the belief that bigger, bolder, and more advanced could instantly create prestige. From there, we travel back to France to the prestigious Cap Ferret Peninsula, home to Villa Les Cèdres. Valued at around $450 million, this historic estate is a perfect marriage of 19th century elegance and 21st century refinement. Currently owned by Ukrainian billionaire Rinat Akhmetov, the villa demonstrates how heritage estates can be reimagined into modern palaces while preserving their timeless charm. Spanning 18,000 square feet with 14 bedrooms, Villa Les Cèdres is defined less by its size and more by its perfection. Every detail is meticulously curated, creating an atmosphere of intimate luxury. Yet its true treasure lies outside, in 35 acres of botanical gardens. These gardens are among the most valuable private collections in the world, cultivated over more than a century and filled with rare, exotic plants gathered from every corner of the globe. The estate's Olympic-sized swimming pool is another highlight. Surrounded by century-old trees and perfectly framed views of the Mediterranean, it offers more than just recreation. It delivers a sensory experience designed to inspire awe. Every element, from landscaping to architecture, has been orchestrated to create harmony between luxury and nature. Villa Les Cèdres is also steeped in history. Over the past century, it has hosted royalty, aristocrats, and cultural icons, with walls that have absorbed the conversations and decisions that shaped Europe's high society. Its location on Cap Ferrat makes it one of the most exclusive addresses in the world, a peninsula long favored by kings, magnates, and artists. With so few properties in the area, its scarcity alone adds immeasurable value. Not far away lies another French masterpiece, though one far more unconventional, Le Palais Boulle, or the Bubble Palace. Rising from the Mediterranean coastline, this $420 million estate looks like something out of science fiction. Originally designed by Hungarian architect Antti Lovag between 1975 and 1989, the Bubble Palace was created for visionary fashion designer Pierre Cardin. Just as Cardin revolutionized the fashion world, this home redefined architecture itself. Instead of straight lines and sharp edges, the design embraces flowing organic forms, round rooms, curved walls, and open spaces that blur the boundaries between indoors and outdoors. The Bubble Palace isn't just a residence, it's a living sculpture. Every surface, every space feels like a piece of art. Its interconnected, cocoon-like rooms create an environment unlike any traditional home, offering a lifestyle that is as imaginative as it is luxurious. This estate stands as proof that in the world of mega mansions, luxury doesn't always mean tradition. It can also mean daring creativity, where a home becomes both shelter and sculpture, both architecture and art. The estate's entertainment facilities are just as unconventional as its architecture. It features a 500-seat amphitheater carved directly into the hillside, creating a stunning venue where private performances can be enjoyed with the Mediterranean Sea as the backdrop. This isn't simply about throwing parties, it's about hosting cultural events in one of the most extraordinary architectural settings in the world. The pool areas are equally unique, flowing seamlessly between the bubble-shaped structures to form aquatic spaces that resemble natural lagoons more than man-made swimming pools. These are not ordinary pools. They are water sculptures that enhance the organic architecture while offering a luxury experience only possible through fully custom design. What makes the Bubble Palace especially fascinating is how it embodies the vision of Pierre Cardin, the fashion icon who revolutionized style by creating clothing that was more sculptural art than traditional garment. The estate reflects the same principles: bold, futuristic, and uncompromising in its artistic ambition. The Mediterranean views are framed through curved windows and openings in ways that conventional rectangular architecture could never achieve. Each glance outside feels like looking through a living kaleidoscope with ever-changing perspectives of the sea. Constructing this palace required innovative engineering, as every curved wall, flowing space, and organic transition had to be custom designed and built. It is not just a luxury property, it's a triumph of artistic vision paired with technological innovation. Next on the list is the Odeon Tower penthouse, suspended high above Monaco's legendary coastline. Valued at $330 million, this penthouse redefines vertical luxury by merging limitless wealth with equally limitless engineering ambition. This isn't just an apartment, it's a private estate floating hundreds of feet above the Mediterranean. Developed by Group Marzocco, the penthouse spans an incredible 35,000 square feet, a size that would be impressive on the ground, but becomes truly extraordinary when elevated into the skies of one of the world's most exclusive principalities. One of its most spectacular features is an infinity pool complete with a private water slide. Imagine swimming in a pool that seems to float in space, with the entire Riviera stretched out below, and then sliding down from hundreds of feet in the air, an experience most people only glimpse from airplane windows. The penthouse maximizes its prime location with 360-degree views of Monaco and the Côte d'Azur. These aren't just views. They are living panoramas that shift with the weather, the seasons, and the time of day, creating an ever-changing masterpiece as the backdrop to daily life. Residents ascend to this private sky kingdom via their own dedicated elevator, ensuring total privacy and exclusivity. Even the elevator ride itself becomes part of the luxury experience. What makes the Odeon Tower penthouse especially remarkable is how it embodies Monaco's philosophy of luxury. In a principality where land is more valuable than gold, the only way to expand is upward. This penthouse represents the ultimate expression of vertical opulence, emphasizing location and engineering brilliance rather than sheer scale. Inside, every room and seating area is designed to complement the sweeping views rather than compete with them. Despite its vast size, the interior spaces feel warm and intimate, perfectly balancing coziness with grandeur. Life here means experiencing weather in an entirely new way. Storms transform into spectacular performances when seen from above. Sunsets feel like private shows, and the shifting light throughout the day creates moods that constantly evolve within the living spaces. Beyond the penthouse itself, residents have direct access to Monaco's exclusive lifestyle, from the Grand Prix to the Monte Carlo Casino. Yet, despite being at the heart of one of the most glamorous social scenes in the world, the penthouse serves as a secluded retreat, allowing residents to withdraw from the buzz while still overlooking it all. Now let's move to the United Kingdom, to the heart of London's prestigious Regent's Park. Here stands The Home, a $314 million property that perfectly blends Georgian elegance with modern luxury, proving that historic architecture can evolve without losing its character. Once owned by the Saudi royal family and now in receivership, this 40-room Georgian mansion is one of London's most important private residences, occupying a coveted position in one of the world's priciest cities. What makes it truly extraordinary is its private lake, a rarity in central London. In a city where open green spaces are scarce and privacy is nearly impossible, this estate offers residents their own aquatic sanctuary. Surrounded by manicured grounds, the lake creates a serene retreat, completely shielding its occupants from the bustling urban life just beyond its borders. The estate's tennis court is far more than a simple recreational facility. It's a private sporting venue, tucked into one of London's most exclusive neighborhoods. For most Londoners, having access to such a luxury would be unimaginable. Yet here it is, part of daily life for the residents of this mansion. Its location in Regent's Park places it at the heart of London's cultural and social life, yet it also provides something almost unheard of in the city: peace, privacy, and tranquility. This property truly delivers the best of both worlds. Instant access to everything London has to offer, combined with the seclusion of a countryside estate. The mansion's Georgian architecture represents one of Britain's most elegant and enduring styles. Every proportion and detail has been perfected over centuries, giving the property a timeless sophistication. Living here means inhabiting a piece of architectural history while enjoying every modern convenience and amenity imaginable. What makes this home particularly fascinating is how it embodies the ultimate London lifestyle: historical significance, architectural beauty, urban convenience, and total privacy, all in one. It offers residents the chance to live like British royalty while staying at the center of one of the world's most dynamic and culturally rich cities. Inside, the estate boasts 40 rooms, each offering a unique opportunity to shape different aspects of daily life. There are grand formal entertaining spaces, intimate family areas, quiet retreats, and even professional meeting rooms, all unified by a consistent design language that maintains architectural harmony throughout. From London, we move across the Atlantic to one of America's most extraordinary residences, Fairfield Pond. Rising from the Hamptons' exclusive landscape, this $250 million estate stands as the largest private home in the United States, a monument to wealth, ambition, and American luxury. Owned by billionaire Ira Rennert, the estate encompasses an astounding 110,000 square feet, spread across 29 bedrooms and 39 bathrooms. The numbers are so vast they almost lose meaning, until you realize this single home could house dozens of people, each with accommodations rivaling those of a five-star hotel. But what makes Fairfield Pond truly remarkable is not just its size, but its self-contained ecosystem of luxury. The property includes its own synagogue, transforming it from a private residence into a place of worship where religious services can be conducted in complete privacy. Even more impressively, the estate is powered by its very own private power plant, ensuring uninterrupted utilities regardless of what happens beyond its gates. This level of independence elevates the estate into something more than a mansion. It functions like a small city, and its amenities rival those of the world's top resorts: multiple pools, tennis courts, a basketball court, and entertainment facilities large enough to host hundreds of guests. What makes these features exceptional is how seamlessly they integrate into a single, cohesive lifestyle. Every element, from recreation to relaxation, works together as part of a grand vision of luxury living. Fairfield Pond's location in the Hamptons further amplifies its significance. This region is the unofficial social capital of American wealth, where Wall Street titans, Hollywood elites, and political figures converge each summer. Within this rarefied community, the estate stands as one of the most prestigious and commanding properties. Architecturally, it embodies the American approach to luxury: bold, unapologetically grand, and focused on scale and excess. Unlike Europe's subtle elegance rooted in tradition, this estate proudly declares wealth through sheer size and an unmatched collection of amenities. Which of these billion-dollar mansions surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to click on the cards on screen for more fascinating stories about the world's most extraordinary homes.